Hi everyone again, it's Andy from Ice from the Mosby here with the guys from American Headcharge. Welcome.
Thank you.
How was your drive down from Glasgow?
Sleepy.
Sleepy? Don't remember
no
much of it.
idea.
I don't remember mine. We slept most of the way.
How's the tour going?
Fucking fantastic.
Loving it?
Honestly.
Obviously, as we've talked off camera before, it's been a while since you guys have been back here.
Yes, almost 7 years.
Yeah. Any reason why it took so long to come back?
You know, we had problems.
No, it's just one of those things, because with the last album you had out, you've got the EP out currently.
Yep.
But it seems to be going down really well for you guys. Obviously, the amount of fans that are coming out to see you guys must be nice to see that from 7 years ago, just to meet a small EP. Is the plans for the album?
Yeah, absolutely. Late spring, early summer, 2014. Coming back over here, coming back to the festivals, to actually go into Europe proper, because we seem to have fallen off that that ledge every time we tried to go over there. But yeah, I can only speak for myself, but it's amazing to see how long people and how strong people have held on to waiting for us to come back.
Yeah.
It's very grateful.
Now, was it a conscious decision to release an EP, knowing that you're working towards an album, or is it just something that just happened?
It just happened. We went on this first tour when we got back together, 2011, tail end of 2011. There was songs that Justin and I had written and demoed a couple years before that, and we wanted to put some new stuff into the set and just kind of feel it out.
Yeah.
So we picked these very random songs out of the big pile, and just kind of put them in the set, not thinking they were, we were just going to try them out for a couple weeks. On that tour, somebody offered us studio time and said, we've got 26 hours in the studio. Do you guys want to record some stuff? And we're like, well, we've got these, 4 new songs, and so we're like, sure. We just went and record, and then the idea kind of started to build from there. So there wasn't, when you listen to it, it's a weird little batch of songs. There's not some grand, master scheme behind it, and we're aware that some of the flavors that we have aren't on there. Where's the fast, heavy stuff? Yeah, I get it, man. Relax, it's coming.
I suppose it's because it's been a while with you guys, obviously, with your hiatus, coming back. It's getting the public's knowledge of you back again. Because, it must be difficult now.
That's the hardest part, without the giant bank that is a record company, is letting those same X amount of thousands of people know that we're doing stuff again. And just being able to reach them. So,
comparing the last time you did a full tour over here and now, has any much changed in your guys, apart from obviously a few years older, things take toll quicker, fingers struggling.
My fingers falling off. This is the first one we've done with actually not rehearsing before we did the tour.
Right.
That was interesting.
That's a new one.
Are you finding? One question I always ask is, because you've been playing the song so many times throughout the years, do you find that muscle memory is just kicking back in now? You're starting to realise.
Yep,
exactly
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we literally had not spoken. Well, we spoke to each other, but we had not seen each other play together for a little over 2 months.
Right.
So it was load in that first day, do sound check, and start playing, and just see what happens.
Right.
Literally, I'm playing something. I'm like, I'm not sure where this is. And my muscles just go, you put your hand there, you asshole. We've been playing them so long that, thank God, we can kind of fall back into comfortability pretty quick.
Yeah. So you can actually enjoy the shows. Obviously, that's the other thing with muscle memory. I've always found that when you don't have to think about it, you're enjoying it. So probably the first few shows, a bit rusty.
Everything's kind of clunky. The other main thing is that Justin's not here. So we've had to reconfigure the set. We've had to basically take a live set that we had recorded with Justin in Minneapolis, the last show, the last tour, and use those as Justin on stage. But then, we need to go back in there and nudge things and move, things here and there so they fit in the right slots. And it's been a little clunky, never played to a tape. We've never played to a DAT tape or an iPod or a laptop or anything. We've always had Justin there.
Yeah.
It's always been real time.
Do you find with the tape going on, do you find it's restrictive for you guys now?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, there's
you can't just bounce and go.
well, there's certain things where you look, you know, ends of songs or parts of songs where I kind of play with Justin, you know, and I have to like look at him.
Yeah.
And now all I have is this track, and it's not to a click, it's not in time, so I'm.
Can you smell the risotto on me?
Really? Sit the fuck down.
Come on now, come on,
Either sit down or go away.
Come join it. Come join it.
Be a fucking fly on the
You
wall.
made your choice.
So it's just really odd not having who's an integral part of the band. He's not some like icing keyboard player, you know, that hits a couple buttons. Like he's fucking locked in there.
Yeah.
You know, and without him, it feels strange. Oh God, that's what woke me up.
Karma Obama. That woke you up?
That was, hey, we got sound check in 5 minutes. I did not do what I said I did.
Andy from Eyes of the Mosh
called her
Pit.
bitch?
Eyes from the Mosh Pit.
So, how off-putting
It's
is
very
that?
off-putting, isn't it?
You need to wear that tonight.
I'm here to destroy your lives.
With a big smile.
Obviously, sound check. Blew the amps.
What?
Well, his
Well, my
Well,
amp had
what?
been going down and down over
Slowly.
the past few days, and
started to sound like an old wheezing, you
to
know,
like
woman
classic
with
rock
asthma.
sound.
So obviously that's a
Classic
very
rock.
rock and roll thing to do.
Yeah.
Is that probably one of the most rock and roll things you guys have done that you're allowed to say on camera?
Blown my head.
Well,
Blown my
I was
head.
just thinking that. I thought, there's a rumour going around about things like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. This has been a pretty mellow. Nothing really. No fires. No.
Cat House was fun. Last night.
Yeah, I gotta say that first question. I gotta repeat or say again that ride from Glasgow was like the most awesome ride of my life.
Really?
Well, he just backpedaled. Yeah.
Going back to the.
Do you not know about the Chris Emery
Frank
evolution explosion in his brain? What's going on right now? Are you not aware of this? We'll talk later, but you're going to be proud of him. You'll be very, very proud of him. That's all I'm going to say.
I suppose for the people that haven't heard of you guys, is there one track?
most everybody on the planet?
Well, since returning, is there any one track that you would say that in your set list currently that would epitomise you guys as a band?
The one right before we come on.
Yeah, I think it's Aerosmith. No,
I'm afraid of Americans.
Hey, maybe we should do that one tonight.
Back in the saddle again. I didn't think you were actually going to say in the set, so I was going to say Violent Reaction, which I actually
you
hate
see,
playing, but
I normally say any song, but I just thought because what people are experiencing now is that with the set and everything else, I thought it was quite
timely.
right, yeah, to say what you're playing at the moment, because
Playing at
this
the
is what
moment?
people are seeing. They can look back and they can look at all the previous stuff, but
I think if you listen, like, I don't know, All Wrapped Up, actually, I mean, that really has most of the elements that we have in this band. Not a larger number than not, I guess. So, I mean, it's got fast, it's got heavy, it's got stomp, it's got screaming, it's got yelling, it's got beautiful singing. It's
Start.
It,
Stop.
yeah, it does. It has, you know, a flow to it.
He does a really cool count in.
What?
The ride last night from Glasgow was fucking awesome.
What did I miss?
Just a paradigm shift with this guy.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
it's
And
all
it was, you got it on the ride?
Well,
They all know.
we need to give him a mic, I think.
So yeah, so after this tour, obviously we've got the album coming out next year, early next year. Fingers crossed, all going well with that.
Which it won't, but you know, it's
Well,
us. So
it's nice to have a plan.
yeah, no, we actually do have a long term.
Yeah, if you could call Jason and tell him what the plan is.
Is there anything that you allowed to say, like maybe any festivals booked in next year, or anything that's...
There might be something in the works.
There might be a lot, depending on which day we're looking at.
We're not allowed to say.
There's not. I'd have to kill myself. Probably should say
So
that.
tell him.
So tell him.
No,
Just
the usual suspects of festivals. You know, that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
So
Like I say,
nothing, and honestly, at this point, nothing solid booked
no.
yet.
I see. I do it just out of reaction, and I get myself in a lot of trouble because people do say, "Oh yeah, we've just."
Oh yeah,
had-
we're just whoop shit. Yeah, we just locked in down.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So
You know,
that's-
it's very contingent on releasing the record.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to like have 9 months go by and then try to
No,
like go
and
tour
obviously-
behind this. Like that's
the way this is going, successful tour, album out, back, more touring,
Yeah.
get yourselves back out there
Dope,
again,
dope, dope.
keep going on top of there.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on stage later.